Everyone, I hope you're doing really good, that you're healthy and joyful. I'm here to do Sagittarius May Tarot 2026. I'll be using Major Arcana, Rider-Waite, Osho and Tarot, Les Amours de Marlowe for the love, Prism for the decans, Divine Connection, and Dancing in the Dark at the end. Alright, Sag, let's do it. I hope you're doing good. And let's see the energies with Major Arcana and Rider-Waite for May. With Osho and Tarot, we'll check consciously and unconsciously what's going on. And with Divine Connection, we'll check the challenge of the month and the outcome of the month. Sag, if you speak French, which you don't need to know anymore because this platform offers dubbed video, subtitle video, and I do have a French channel that is absolutely complimentary for you. There's no commercial, it's free, and it's not a copy and paste of this channel. Therefore, you know, the need to listen to readings over there, and you can find the link in the About section or the link next to my picture. And you click, you scroll down, and you click again. So here we go. All right, Sag, let's do it. Oh, nice. Whoa. Okay, we have Libra in the house. Very interesting energies. Alors, here you have the Magician for the energy of May. But in the recent past, you also have the Four of Pentacles. So there's two things here. Metaphorically, well, it's not even metaphorically, like literally, okay, in the recent past, you created some healthy boundaries because it was too much, people were just like stepping on you or whatever, it's a little too much. Or absolutely stingy, saving some money. End of the story. Or protecting yourself. The Magician is here because the Magician wants you to continue on your journey of whatever you're doing, okay? And the Magician is showing you also that you have all the tools in the world. You have all the energy. But this energy in the Magician is very important and crucial. Don't burn your energy into something that you don't like to do, people you don't like, etc., etc. But you have the cups, you have the wands, you have the swords, you have the pentacle, you have everything. Consciously. Consciously, you appear. All the way here. Always, 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 always. And it's not helping because you're controlling your mind. You're controlling the outcome. You want to control everything. Double check if you have any Capricorn on your chart, like a bunch. Okay? Especially Saturn, especially Mars. And unconsciously, you're conscious. I love it when it happens. Because unconsciously, you know that you need to be in full consciousness and live in the now, not here. You see that mess, that hot mess here? That's cray-cray. And that's why that Magician is here. But the down of the Magician is to burn energies where you're not supposed to burn your energy. Because maybe, possibly maybe, you have a bunch of choices. And you're like, okay, it's not good. The challenge this month, well, it's justice, it's Libra, it's equity, it's equilibrium, it's balance. That's your challenge. Of course you can, because you're all here. So you got to let go. You got to work on that. All those tools now that you have on this platform that are absolutely free that you can use. The outcome, the near future is the Ten of Wands. Bravo. I hope so. So 10 of Wands is like, okay, I'm aware that it's the end of a cycle and it was hard, but I'm starting from zero. I'm starting afresh and it feels good. This is exactly what it is. Oh my word. Oh my God. Your clarification is a disaster. Alors, why you have that 10 of Wands? Because not only you're like sabotaging yourself, you're doing some self-liar thing in your brain. You are all up here. You're ducked to the past. You're just grinding in the past here. And you are exhausted. Of course you're exhausted. You're putting your energy where you're not supposed to be. Like, instead of letting go, instead of being like, okay, yeah. No, you're just like, radical. And like, psycho-rigid and all that stuff. So, that's why the magician is here. To trying to tell you, hey, dude, no, I really hope you have that 10 of Wands, because this is the near future. You have to work on the 10 of Wands so you close a cycle for real. And guess what you have for the outcome? Is a total winner place. But a total winner place if you do the rest. And what I just spoke about. Yep. A bit of a work, but it is very possible. Everything is possible in life and nothing is permanent, Sagittarius. When you understand that nothing is permanent and everything is possible, well, you understand a lot. All right, first decan. Second decan. And third. All right, first decan. So first decan is you are so passionate about something and you're extremely conscious about your capacities. And so I think it's really cool, but you gotta stay humble, Sagittarius, because you can be really cocky. Especially when you know that, you have capacities and all that stuff. You're cocky, and it's just like talking. So just chill, take a chill pill, continue to be passionate and, and use your capacities at a grand gesture, but stay humble. All right, second decan. Chariot, Cancer. Yeah, you have all the energy too. Man, you're not a fire sign for nothing. Jeez Louise. Okay, so second decan, and if you're on the cusp, of course, you have more messages, but beautiful energy. You're in movement. You're going through, whatever you need to go through, and you keep on going. And but second decan though, you had gratitude. Very much gratitude. And that's why this energy of gratitude is also helping you so much to keep on going and be in the movement. Very much so. Third decan. Okay. So, third decan, it could be the love, but it's not going, you gotta stop what's going on because it's not necessarily healthy. Second scenario is you working on loving yourself way much more because you realize that it helps a bunch. If you don't love yourself, how can you love others? It's going to be super duper important here. Okay? All right, the love department. Let's do it. If you're looking for love, Sag. I know, if you're looking for love. Ah. If you're looking for love, someone is missing you. You're missing someone, and you're not looking for love right now. Really not. So you're gonna be patient. You're not gonna push anything. You're a little avoidant right now regarding that. So if somebody is telling you, "Oh my God, I love you," or "Oh my God, I really feel something about you," you're like, "Sorry, but no." Mm-mm. Yeah, you're not ready, guys. So just be clear, just be nice, but you got to work on your wounds. Okay? If you're in a relationship, Sag. If you're in a relationship. Alors, if you're in a relationship, you're trying to find solutions regarding something. Maybe, possibly, one of you have addiction issues. So addiction is not just alcohol and cigarette. Addiction is a bunch of stuff, okay? And so you guys are going to help one another to go on the path of healing. And especially, yeah, those are addictions. So you're helping one another. You have each other's back. It's beautiful. And if you're single and happy. No, wait. Yeah, if you're single and happy. If you're single and happy, Sagittarius. Alors, if you're single and happy. If you're single and happy, you still, you're very much single and happy because you're observing what's up. And maybe there's one or two people right now that you're having fun with, and you're like, no, that's a red flag, bad news, you know what I mean? And so you're like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep my distance. I'm just gonna observe. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna ghost them or anything. You're very decent regarding what you're doing. You're not an a-hole or anything, but it's time for you to keep a distance regarding one or two people, perhaps, or only one. Okay, just be nice. All right, dancing in the dark. Here we go. 3 cards on the back of the deck. Let's do it. It's a really cool reading. It's just that that's quite a bit of work, Sag. As usual, we don't grow if. Wow. Magician on the back of the deck. Wow. And 8 of Swords. Denial. Yep. Wow. That's powerful. Sag, I know you're already conditioned on this platform, so I'm going to ask you exactly what the other people are asking you to like, to share, to comment, to subscribe if you haven't yet, and activate that bell, changes colors to have the notification. I really post on the regular. And then if you see a star that is yellow and pinkish, click on the button hype, and it gives points for visibility for my channel. I thank you in advance, Sag. All right, let's do it. Wow. A lot of swords, mental and communication. Yep, we knew that. Okay, so in order for you to continue, you gotta stop to be in denial. You gotta make a decision, and you have to go onward. Leaving the past in the past, working on those traumatic energies, wounded ego, etc. Because you're bored also, Sag. And so the magician is here. That's exactly what I was telling you at the beginning of this reading. So do not avoid that magician who wants to help you, but you got to put your ego aside sometime. Be humble, stay humble. And that Knight of Sword is here, but be observant and aware of your entourage, because if you're stressing out the people around you, they're not going to, if you put pressure all the time, people are going to be like, I don't want to work with that dude or that dudette, because she's like a psychopath. She's psycho-rigid and she's radical and she's putting pressure. I mean, do you want someone to put pressure on you? I don't think so, Sag. No, you don't. You're mutable and you're fire sign. So, all right. I wish you the very best as always. And as always, I thank you for your, I wanted to say your protection. Whoa, how weird. Oh God, here we go. I lost the word. Anyways, thank you for being on my channel. And I see you on my channel because I post on the regular, so I see you there. Thank you and have an amazing May. Bye.